since BLQK added Martin Emmerich to the team.
Yep.
And then was that the same for Jeannie?
Exactly.
For the chefs?
Yes. Yep. So Jeannie and Martin are the newest members of each of those teams, but obviously not new to pickleball or new to MLP.
And I hear Bear's been undefeated since then.
They have been. That is correct. Both teams looking to just get a rhythm for the game. So I think they're both trying to get into the kitchen there and just start getting a feel for the ball.
Yeah, absolutely. Getting used to the conditions. There's a little bit of breeze going on, so you have to figure out the direction of the wind as well.
Great dink there from Lane Sleeth, earning another point.
I think it's a good idea to test the teams down the middle occasionally, whether you're driving or speeding up there, or even with some of the dinks, and see how they respond and where the team chemistry is.
The defensive prowess of the California Black Bear women is second to none. They just get every ball back. Talk about like how that is mentally going up against them. It just feels like you have to hit every single winner, doesn't it, sometimes?
%, agree with you. Unbelievable defense 2 points ago from the Bears. I think if you're playing against somebody who gets a lot of balls back, you just have to be a little bit more patient and a little bit more conservative with your targets. Be ready for extra 2-3 shots until you have a better opening for an angle.
Yep. Sleeth finding the right hip of Arakina on a speed up off the bounce there. Really good play.
And I would say, yeah, the Nashville Chefs, both ladies, are very good in space. So if you attack them and they're countering on the side, they're going to be pretty successful. But if you can jam them in the body a little bit or in the right hip, those are the spots you're looking for if you're the Bears.
Yeah, the chefs are very lengthy, right? For women there. They're taking up a lot more court than most other women's teams.
Love seeing the aggression from Lane. She's tried the shake and bake after a few points so far. 50-50, I think, on the success rate, but I think she's going to play around with her fifth shots and find a way to bring that ball down a little bit more.
And as we take a look, you can see the duper predictions here. Lane and Lina have a 5.722 duper, and Jeannie and Ava are a little bit lower. So the prediction here, according to duper, is Lane and Lina barely being favored. 63% of the time that duper is saying that they will win. Quick point there for the Chefs with a missed serve return.
Wow, another exciting point with amazing saves from the Bears. We had the Chefs with Ava starting to dictate off her backhand side. That's by far her best and her favorite shot. Very dangerous if you kind of leave the balls hanging there, but it did take her 6 or 7 shots to finally get that point. on the board for the Chefs. Jeannie was on that speed up through the middle, understanding the geometry of the court really well. Another huge backhand drive from Ava sets up Jeannie beautifully. She recognizes the potential and comes in hot with a put away.
Good drive there from Ava, and now the Chefs earn a side switch.
Just another point beautifully constructed by the Chefs. We started out with some heavy rolls from Jeannie to get into the kitchen on the third and the fifth, and then they were nice and patient, earning an opportunity to attack out of the air.
But now California gets the ball back at 2-7. Looks like California is switching who's playing the right and left. They do this from time to time when they're not in sync or they're down. They'd like to switch it up a little bit. So Lane is now on the left.
Another beautiful ball movement in the kitchen from Ava. She's really taking advantage of her two-handed backhand and dictating play from there, splitting the Bears apart in that one.
Sleeve with the put away on out of the air. We'll see if the Chefs are gonna unwind a stack or stay. Nope, they unwind.
Absolutely lethal with that two-handed backhand.
Yeah, Lina had no idea that was going to her right hip. She got caught guessing the wrong way there. Great speed up there. And Nashville gets the ball back at 7-3-1 with Ava serving.
Beautiful redirect combo from Jeannie. She was staying in the cross-court dinking pattern. Finds a higher ball, inside out redirect down the line.
And here we go. 8-3-1.
And then maybe another option is Lane finding some opportunities to be aggressive head-to-head when Jeannie is in front of her and see kind of what happens with that one. Chefs take advantage of the wind here. Huge serve. They recognize how short the return is going to be, and then full pressure from both players. They're cooking pretty good right now. We had to use that.
Yeah,
the metaphor.
For sure. At least once per game, I think it's required.
Deal.
California gets the ball back here, serving 3-9 on the one. The Chefs are coming in here as the #2 overall seed, and they were 16-9 in the regular season, and they earned 51 standings points.
Can't believe Lane got that ball back.
I don't think Lane thought Lane was going to get that ball back. She just stuck her paddle out there, and look what happened. Look what I found.
Yeah, she was trying to exit the court gracefully, and then she got the ball back too. Another heavy roll from Jeannie. Right play by Ava. She knew she's going to have to go back and try to get to that backhand. Fall short, just maybe half a step.
And also looking at the records here, the Black Bears finished the regular season at 13-13 with 41 standings points. They moved their way up, though. They did great in MLP Salt Lake City to move up from the 5th seed all the way up to the 3 seed, helping them move into the semifinal in this playoffs. Okay, they saved 1 game point. California down 3-10. Gotta find something here. They have not found much offense at all. They've been doing okay with the Chefs serving, but they need to find their own offense to get some points on the board here, Irina.
Absolutely agreed. There's a good put away there. But I think they probably not going to be able to win points quickly. So for them getting to the kitchen and then grinding it out a little bit till they get an opportunity.
Right. That one worked. That little drop shot was not the best drop shot I've ever seen from Ava, but it worked out well because she was able to get Lane coming and pop up the ball. But I don't love drop shotting Lane Sleeth. Like, she's one of the most athletic women in pickleball, so she gets to everything, it seems like.
It's okay. She needs to burn calories and, you know, keep running. So.
What a highlight point of the day there, I think, for challenger level. That was amazing.
Yeah, Lane was coming full steam, and then Jeannie just did a really nice job reading one of her last counters and resetting it nice and low, changing the momentum of the point in Chef's favor.
Second game point here for the Chefs. Let's see if they can close this one out. Lane Sleeth says no. Third game point for the Chefs women.
I like a little discussion between Ava and Ginny. Let's see what they come up with.
And the Chefs take this one 11-5.
Nation. So I think the Chefs have to recalibrate their speed up spots a little bit, and they have to make sure they're selective when they go through the middle, because we have 2 forehands there, which could be a blessing and a curse at the same time.
Right. Oh, that was not very nice by Martin Emrich. That was a nice little drop shot there.
That was a beautiful disguise. But I think also the Chefs are coming off a good momentum from the PPA Bristol. They they had some good results there, specifically the men's team. So they got to be feeling pretty confident and psyched.
And here is Michael Lloyd serving at 1-0-2. He has one of the bigger serves in all of MLP, really putting the other team under pressure. Ernie attempt falls just short into the net for Martin, and the Black Bears earn 1 point but turn the ball over here, and Marshall Brown to serve again.
And the Chefs are a very sneaky team, unorthodox kind of playing styles, and very, very solid on dinking, and they can kind of be patient and content to dink all day, and then some quick hands.
Right, and you will notice the Chefs are right now playing straight up, so that means every point they're just switching sides. And like you said, Irina, I think these are two of the most versatile challenger level guys because they can both play both sides very well. Quick 3-point run here.
Nice ball movement by the Black Bears. They're able to keep the Chefs on the baseline and split them up.
Good offense there. The Chefs seem to be bringing a lot of pressure here. They're not relenting, and they're bringing the pressure constantly to the Black Bears here.
Yeah, and we even see Anderson like drive some of the third shots, which is rare.
Yeah, he's not a big drive guy.
He's probably not going to drive the backhand side. They would have to snow
I hope
somewhere.
not. I hope not.
I'll let him know. Area for improvement, backhand drive.
To your point, though, Irina, Anderson is one of the most unique players in all of MLP. He has a weird grip. He disguises his ball really well, and he plays some shots that are not normal shots. And so if you're not used to him, he can throw a lot of players off.
Yeah, very scrappy, and I think he's also very capable on taking more court when it comes down to mixed doubles, while he plays a little bit more conservative in men's.
Yep. Okay, Black Bears back on the board here. 2-4 on the 2. A little flying backhand counter from Marshall Brown gets the ball back for the Chefs.
Beautiful counter from Martin there. Just one-handed backhand, super solid. Great competitor. But not able to hold on against Scarpa in the last hands battle.
And the Chefs go into this side switch again. Excuse me, 6-2. Scoreboard's incorrect.
Lightning fast hands. I think the speed up from the Black Bears was justified.
Right.
Anderson went for a drop on the third. They kind of set up a little bit, but they were ready.
Sails just long, and now the Black Bears get the ball back at 2-7. Looks like the Chefs are still playing straight up here. Man, the Chef men, anytime they get a half of a chance to speed up, it looks like they're trying to be the aggressors here.
Yeah, nice quick side out there for the Chefs, and then Anderson serving. He's also known for his footwork, quick feet, shuffling around. We might call it the San Diego Shuffle since we're here. Have you heard of the San Diego Shuffle?
No, new to me. Love it.
But yeah, basically on the beaches here, there are a lot of stingrays in the water. So if you enter the water, you want to shuffle your feet.
Got it.
So
Got it. Well, I mean, Anderson
stung.
would be really good at that,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Oh, for
I'll
sure.
go to the beach with him anytime. He can shuffle all
he'll
the
find
stingrays
all of
around
them.
me.
He'll find all of them for you.
Yes.
Quick side out now for the Black Bears. Okay, so no momentum gained. We'll see if the Black Bears can find something on their serve at 2-7 on the 1. They just don't seem to be in a rhythm right now. They have to find a way to get to the kitchen line. Otherwise, it doesn't look like you said, they're not winning quick points.
Here's the first look at
Yes.
potentially a quick point, but I think also to the Chefs' credit, I think they've been returning mainly to Martin and
Right.
kind of keeping the ball away from Michael's forehand.
Right, yes, absolutely. Oh, and looks like okay, 9-2-1 with Scarpa serving.
That was a thunder punch from Michael there. Finally, the Bears win the hands battle. Let's go.
There we go. Yeah.
Nice job for the Bears holding the line there.
Good job getting the ball back out of the timeout here. So the Black Bears at 2-9, really looking to get some points on the board here. Again, they find Martin on that third.
And then perfect placement for Anderson at the feet to finish the point.
I don't mind the aggressiveness. At this point, they aren't winning points getting to the kitchen, so if they want to drive and crash, I think that's a good play for California. What do you think, Michael Lloyd top 10 overhead in pickleball-ish?
I know he's ahead of AJ Kohler.
Okay. AJ catching strays here. Love it.
But let me think about top overhead players, overhead hitters.
California really, I said this before, I'm going to say it again, really needs to put some points on the board here to put some scoreboard pressure, and Martin finds the middle there. Very well played.
Yeah, nice backhand flick, good shoulder squeeze, good target through the middle. That one I think sailed just long, but Michael was in a pretty good spot.
Right. He does have, when he can find that backhand flick and he can read it early, he has a very good backhand flick out of the air there. Okay, California finally able to put some points on the board here, 4-9. They're going to need another stop, but at least they're getting themselves a little bit of momentum here. Let's see what the Chefs can do on the serve.
Super sneaky speed up from Anderson.
It's what he does. Game point number 1 for Nashville.
That was a super sneaky shot from Anderson again, going behind Martin, who was kind of rushing to close the middle from the angle, but he held it for so long and made Martin commit one direction.
And Michael finally showing off that big serve, earns a serve return error from Scarpa. Let's see if he can keep the momentum going here. Okay, Chefs earn the ball back here. Second game point here for the Chefs. And the Chefs take men's 11-5. Now the Black Bears are pressure packed here, Irina.
100% agree, but I have one theory now why the Chefs are in the lead.
Okay.
I think they have a better team cheer. I just noticed when they get together in the huddle and then they go, yes, chef.
Yes, chef.
I thought that was pretty cool.
I like it too. Speaking of chefs and cooking, Mr. Scarpa with a dink winner out of the air somehow. Crazy point there. Good win for Scarpa. 2-0 quickly out to a lead here with Chefs.
That was an ankle breaker for sure. And we sprinkle a little bit of luck.
Yeah. Whew. Everything going the Chefs' way right now. Great defensive point there from Michael Lloyd, earning the miss hit, and the Black Bears are on the board, 1-3-1.
One of the first little cross-court dink battles that we've seen so far. Probably going to give Jeannie a slight edge in that pattern. She has a pretty good forehand topspin roll dink. And she also does a good job not backing up from the kitchen and taking balls out of the air. But we'll see if this pattern reappears more often, or Chefs are just going to be aggressive.
3-1-1.
And you just talked about that, Irina, but you will notice the one thing that you mentioned there, Jeannie stays on the line, and you can see Lane getting pulled off of that line, off of that bounce, and then she misses that dink into the net.
Yeah, when Jeannie gets dialed on the rolls, they're pretty heavy, they're very consistent, and very, very dangerous. So she's doing a fantastic job. She's playing consistent and predictable, which allows her partner to kind of get in and be aggressive in the middle. So good combo.
Did that catch? Oh, okay. It looks like it did catch. So, again, the Chefs heading into the side switch at 6-3.
We have the steady dinkers from Nashville and funky misdirects. I think that suits their playing style a little bit more. Beautiful combo there by Anderson. He reaches in the middle with a forehand flick, and he knows that the next ball is going to the backhand. Super strong one-handed counter straight down. Well played.
Yeah, he's played great. Actually, all the Chefs have played great this match.
I can't say that the Bears have played bad.
No,
I think they're just a little bit unlucky.
Yes.
A little bit out of rhythm, and then probably credit the Chefs with that.
Agreed.
That was sails into the LED board. Great duck by Michael Lloyd.
Good pressure there from Lloyd to earn the ball back. The Black Bears down 1-8.
Nice change up from Michael there. I think I heard him say in an interview one time that one of his most underrated shots is the off-speed speed up like that. He just showed us.
And Anderson tried to cover for Arokina as she was returning, but unable to get there. And he said, "My bad," to Jeannie. The Black Bears choosing to stack Lane on the left. Doesn't seem like much positive has been happening, so why not switch something up here? Lane is very comfortable on the left.
And just a little bit of rush there for Michael on the third shot.
And the Black.
Anderson was a little unsure if that ball was going to go in and out, change his mind, but still on serve and with a lead.
Okay, good timeout there from California. If you take a timeout and you get the ball back after 2, I would call that a good timeout. And now the Black Bears serving at 2-9. It looks like they are stacking Michael on the left, which is more conventional. He loses that hands battle, but he got the look that he was looking for, I think.
Did you also notice that the chefs chose not to unwind the stack on that one because Michael, they noticed the energy bump from Michael and the Bears, and he was serving. So when Jeannie was returning on the left, they did not unwind the stack, and it paid off.
Love that little strategy inside the game there. You know, if they had I don't know if that choice there for that lob was the best right there from Lloyd. Now we have game point number 1. Actually, we have match point number 1 on Scarpa's serve here. And that does it. And the Nashville Chefs are going to take match number 1 in this semifinal matchup. They win the match 3-0, pretty dominating fashion. And up next, we'll have a break, and we will head back to the second match of